Yo, how's it going, my fellow Cutfishians? This is Legend Kid speaking, bringing you another 5-minute review, more or less, of a game called Primordia. Life has ceased, man is but a myth, and now even the machines have begun to fail. Lead Horatio Nobuo and his sarcastic sidekick Crispin on a journey through the crumbling world of Primordia, facing malfunctioning robots, ancient secrets, and an implacable, power-hungry foe. Release date the 5th of December 2012. Developer Wormwood Studios. Publisher Wadjet I Games. So this game is a point and click game. So obviously, if point and click games are not for you, you probably are going to stop watching the review now. But either way, it's a point and click game of post-apocalyptic, so you are in a world of nothing but robot surviving things. And apparently the world is, as you play, you start to figure out that the world is, from what I understood, running out of energy. So any location where there is energy, good things or bad things can possibly happen to you. You play as your main protagonist, Horatio Nobuo, as mentioned before, with his little sidekick Crispin. The writing, the jokes, the storytelling is really, really good for a 2012 game. It is incredibly funny. It is very intriguing. It is voice acted, so that's surprising. But they don't fully use like robot voices, I guess you can say, which is something you would expect when it comes to robots. But they don't use what you would naturally hear as a robot voice, which is good. The puzzles are really fun to figure out. I obviously ended up getting stuck. Basically, Crispin, your little follower, if you click on him, he'll give you hints to help you out. You have a database that you carry around that more or less gives you clues of the things that you have figured out or have written down, even though the game doesn't tell you that they wrote down, to hopefully help you when it comes to like at what point in the game you ended up stopping. It's just really cool. There's really nothing more to say. The game's really awesome. I would definitely suggest you check it out if you enjoy point and click games. The music is also really top notch. It is super incredible to just run around and listen to what is happening. Another thing that the game does is there's sometimes several different ways of solving a problem. So, for example, if you know how to pass whatever test that they are giving you, then you can move forward. But if you end up failing the test, you can always find a different way of solving the test, which is really awesome. I guess you can say a bad thing when it comes to the game is sometimes you need to click on things that are in front of you or around you, like something that you wouldn't normally be able to click on because at that time the game's just like, well, there's nothing here. But later on, it's like, oh, look at this, what we found, and it's like, okay. Sometimes you have to click on things in the background, which is really neat. Because I felt while playing this game that the game just kind of threw you out of a loop of what you would normally expect to then be able to do something else, even though you already had the ability to do it, if that makes sense. I just found the puzzle solving pretty unique when it came to figuring out what to do. So again, it's a good thing and a bad thing depending on, how well you deal with these types of puzzles. For example, me, I'm not very good with point and click games, but I enjoyed it. Sometimes even having to force yourself to look up what it is you need to do, like, the game's still fantastic. It's not difficult to the point where you're gonna get stuck every little bit way that you go, but kind of like any typical point and click, sometimes the thing that you're supposed to do, you can't do it at that very moment until a little bit later into the game, and then you have to come back and do the thing. Or I sometimes had problems of clicking on the thing that they wanted me to do, but I didn't click on the specific spot that they wanted me to do, so I didn't end up solving the puzzle until I just magically clicked on the spot, and it's like, oh, okay, that's a little BS, but I guess you can say that's what a point and click game does sometimes. But yeah, if you like point and click, if you like sci-fi, post-apocalyptic storytelling, jokes, writing, music, this game is definitely for you. But that being said, hopefully this helped you out. Give this 2012 game a shot if you have it on Steam. And hope to see you on the next one. Take care.